welcome to Is This Good? The show where we boldly, conclusively, and scientifically decide what things in this big wide world are good. I'm Matt Austin, and with me as always, for the first time ever on the show, I can smell him. It's production powerhouse Jason Doyle.
Hello.
Hi, JD. And today's guests are a group of international podcasters formed in Toronto, Ontario in 2006. The group is known for its eclectic style, which fuses elements of radio, television, musical theater, sketch comedy, bouzouki dancing, and sports broadcasting, and for lengthy pod performances, which meander into improvisational jams of remembering some guys that played in the NHL from 1987 to 1994. According to sports media critic Richard Deitch, their work touches on ground that most other podcasts don't even know exists. Their various influences were distilled into a lightning in a bottle sound that made them the pioneering godfathers of the NBA podcasting world. From No Dunks, I can touch them all. It's JD Skeets to my right, it's Tas to my left, and it's Trey Kirby touching his hand. Welcome to Is This Good?
Welcome back to Atlanta. It's great to have you in the factory.
So good to be here. I've already made so many good jokes before the show even started. Yeah. I'm sweating from the laughter that I produced.
Are we on this pod, gonna figure out what in this big wide cup is good along with the world? Look at the cup this guy chose.
Welcome to America.
You know I live in LA now, so I had to represent Minions Rise of Gru, only in theaters July 1st, 2022 probably.
Oh yeah.
It ain't still there. I don't know, we're in JD's home and this is the first cup I saw.
Grabs that like it's so big.
It takes so long for the water to come from the bottom
it warms
to the top. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll tell you.
I'll help you.
If you're listening, I'm tilting the cup. I'll tell you when it hits my lips.
Okay, let's time it. 1 steamboat, 2 steamboat, 3 steamboat, 4 steamboat. It took 4 seconds for the water to get from the bottom of the Minions.
That's longer than it took me to get here from LA.
That one's for the pea house.
Okay, relax. Trivia question right off the top.
Hey, okay.
Whose opening paragraph of their Wikipedia did I steal your intro from?
Whoa.
Huh?
Okay, so
Deitch didn't say that.
The intro that I just read, I took someone's Wikipedia and then I just replaced the words to make them relevant to you guys.
Diabolical.
So Richard Deitch said something about a podcast?
No. Like Lenny Kaye, I believe. A music critic, that's your clue. But the music critic said their work touches on ground that most other bands don't even know exists.
Okay, we're trying to find the group.
Grateful Dead.
Oh, you got it, baby.
Hey!
Once you said something about improvisation tactics, I was on to you.
Look,
I didn't think there was another way to say it, but this guy's coming up with new stuff every day.
Improvising how to say the word improvisation.
Look,
Improvisational.
I've taken improv classes, and they say the hardest thing is to say. That's why they don't call them improvisational classes. Okay.
Good start.
Yeah.
All right.
You think you're going to post this? Like, will this
Probably
go out?
not. No. This isn't even for the peahens. This is just for the peahens, as in JD's 2 dogs that just ran in here a few seconds ago. Mabel and Hazel.
No. Close.
Spud and Spot. Okay, we actually do have a dog question coming up. Ooh. I think you're really going to enjoy the subjective trivia coming up at the end of the show because it explains why I'm very tired and very loopy. I got in last night. Didn't see. This is the first time I'm seeing any of you guys. Went out with Jill and her sister for dinner last night. Went to a dive bar.
Great.
Okay, so I go to use the men's, and there's 4 men in line for the men's. It's just a single bathroom, okay? I was without my beer because I just thought, I'm just going to go to the bathroom right away, as per usual. I go back to get my beer. By the time I come back, a 5th man is in line. Okay. And I'm thinking, I might be here. I might miss the show tomorrow.
I might live here now.
5th man.
So the door to the bathroom opens. All 5 men go into the bathroom together.
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious.
And this is
basketball shift.
This is like a very small bathroom. There's only one shitter, one.
Yeah,
urinal?
one. Yeah. one single
there's two.
bathroom.
Okay.
One single bathroom. So obviously they're going in to do the old cocaine.
Oh, okay.
The old Colombian marching powder.
Yeah.
So now I'm standing there going, all right, well, how do I even calculate how long I'm going to be in this line? Because if I figure 45 seconds to a minute for peeing and washing hands of each person, plus cocaine, which makes you very chatty, then they're just going to be talking to each other. I honestly, I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to pee.
Okay.
So,
You think they went pee? You think they fully used the facilities?
I think somebody has to, right?
You get kicked out?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so because you think they were just setting up the rails on the toilet seat so no one could pee. Pee first, then we wipe it, then we rail. So then two people come up from behind me. I say, I have to warn you, there's 5 people in there together. The guy's like, well, they're probably doing cocaine. I know they're doing cocaine.
It's like universal sign.
So I was brave. And even though cocaine makes you very aggro, I knocked on the door. I said, all right, gents, finish up in there.
Okay, Dad.
Anyways, they came out. I think they first of all had no fear. Like 5 dudes walking in together.
They didn't care.
They didn't care.
Well, what did they say anything to you?
No, they looked like they were having a great time. I was kind of jealous.
Did you hear a flush?
No, I didn't hear a flush.
They didn't
Great
pee,
point.
no.
They didn't pee. God. So what's the moral of the story? If you're doing cocaine in the bathroom, at least pee. One guy. Nominate a guy.
You could have been the guy.
True.
Yeah,
Should
let
have
me
been
in
like,
there.
yeah, I know what you guys are going to be doing in there. I actually got to pee. You know, a bit of a cover for you guys. I get my pee out.
No one will see it coming.
Did you think about the ladies? Did you think about using the ladies? Was it an option?
There was a ladies, but
No.
I don't think. I think that. Did we just discuss this on the show, JD, or was that during the live stream hangout? That it's women can use a men's, but men's can't use a women's.
Right. It was the hangout.
Yeah, it was the hangout. Well,
I was going to say, speaking of previous shows, sounds like there was a circle jerk in there. 5 guys go in. You don't know.
Only
they come
one
out in a
comes
great
out?
mood.
Yeah, that was a question we asked. How many men does it take to have a Guinness certified circle jerk?
A guy there with the clipboard going, yeah, right.
I ain't starting counting until we get to 6.
Yeah, obviously 2 is too few. 3 was a triangle. Did you guys decide on 4 or
think we
5?
landed on
was it
5.
5? Yeah.
JD said 5.
That makes a circle enough.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or a stop sign. No. How many signs is a stop sign?
1. Stop.
One side.
How many signs is a stop sign?
6 sides, though.
Well, okay, also speaking of shows, I did have a question for you. We were talking on The Great Beyond, our companion podcast, Is This Good? You may have listened. Has anyone listened?
Absolutely.
Oh, great
Listen
news.
to them all. I remember when it was called a minisode. Or a minisode.
From Minnesota.
It was weird to
What am
say.
I, Prince?
Notable
Also from
Minnesota,
the-
of course.
But you changed it to companion pod because
It's a companion pod.
Nothing mini about it. It was like
Nothing
this cup.
mini about it.
Did it hurt your
Minions.
feelings? The first time you recorded one, you said it was a mini pod. And here in the Classic Factory, I said, I'm going to leave a comment. Too long for a mini pod. Is that why you had to change it?
Yeah, well,
He talked about it.
I re-commented on your comment, otherwise known as replying.
I encouraged that comment. I was like, can you believe this guy, Matt Austin, the guy that told us to cut everything down, make it shorter, make it faster. This guy's calling it a minisode.
Stop calling it a Minnesota.
And it's 53 minutes long, so I told
What am
Kirby.
I?
I knew Kirby would do it. I was like, you got to go drop a comment, man.
No, and he roasted me. He roasted me, and I wrote back. I said it was embarrassingly long. I was embarrassed, and yes, that's why we changed it. But
Norma soda.
I listened back. It's from I listened back. Not a second you could have cut out of it.
All killer, no filler.
I wanted to know. It was Lincoln's prom last week, so this is what we talked about in The Great Beyond, and we talked a lot about that. But JD and I both sort of lamented we didn't have the American prom experience that you see in the classic movies, like a John Hughes, a Spike the Punch Bowl kind of prom.
Sure.
Yeah.
Trey, you are American. Is that still true?
Yes, indeed. Still American to this day.
Okay, haven't seen you in a while. What was your prom like? Was it an American prom?
I think we had 100% Americans in attendance.
Good. I'm going to use this opportunity for you while you're telling the story. It's probably long enough for the water to go from the bottom of the cup to the top of this cup. So please.
Yeah, prom. Bigger deal when you're a junior than when you're a senior. Called a junior prom. That's when you really show out. Then you, of course, go when you're a senior as well. But yeah, it was a fun time. You take a date. You get a tux. You get all the boys together. Take a picture where nobody smiles.
Oh, yeah.
Get a huge dance circle.
Did you take a limo?
1 year took a limo. 1 year didn't take a
Yeah.
limo. Took a Beretta that year. When you're a senior,
Isn't a
you do it
Beretta
anyway.
a gun?
We
that's
said
a
American
VIN.
high schools, right? Just kidding. No, this is a Chevrolet Beretta.
That's
Before I
Vin
went-
Diesel's. Isn't that what Vin drives?
If Vin Diesel drove a Beretta,
Yeah.
they would laugh him out of race wars.
Yeah, but you
no
don't know
way,
what's
man.
under the hood, man.
But it was a great time. I don't really remember any details except for doing the gyroscope in the middle, in the middle of a dance circle, shutting the thing down.
Hey, how many people for a dance circle?
20 plus. 20 plus.
In that one, or you're saying you need 20 plus?
You
to
need
be...
20 plus.
Come on. We have a dance circle right here, right now.
There's no way we could have a dance circle with
there's
5
not
guys.
enough. Yeah, that's not enough.
It'd be a box and one. 4 of us standing around, one guy getting busy in the middle.
And this is not. We don't need to discuss this on the show at all.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to forget because I do have to run out of here after and get a rental car.
Yeah.
You in for pickleball?
Yes,
Monday?
I am.
Okay,
I am.
sick.
I am. We're playing after the No Dunks podcast on
Yeah.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
So am I the fourth?
You're the fourth. Yeah.
So it'll be me and you versus the Doyles?
Well, I don't know, JD. What?
no, they
mix it
should
up.
split them up. Yeah.
I don't think so. Well, I would like to beat them. Wouldn't you feel satisfied if you just destroyed Rachel?
I don't think we're going to. I'm telling you right now. But we'll find out who's the weak link. Is what we should do. We'll
Between-
try all the
Yeah.
the pairs.
We should, mix it up.
Okay, we'll say.
And if anybody else wants to come, just come.
Yeah. I mean, these
I
are
don't
quick
think
games,
anyone
man.
else wants to come. Well, does anyone else want to
Pickleball's
come?
quick, man.
We'll see what's going on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Thanks for the
Non-vite.
non-invite. Yeah. Appreciate it.
We'll play a couple Minnesodes of pickleball, rotating it out quickly. All right. Some quick housekeeping. We got merch. Mm-hmm. We got merch. Why didn't we? It's here. Why didn't we have that on camera? Okay, Trey's.
Oh, look at that.
Trey, you could take it out.
Here's somebody's shirt.
Okay, it's a. Oh, look at that! It's an "Is This Good" retro logo tee.
Look at that. That is nice,
Damn.
guys.
What do you think? Give me your honest feedback on this T-shirt.
I love it. Love the design. Didn't take you for an Oakland Athletics fan. I'll be honest.
Oh, yeah.
But no, I like the colors.
You know I love my Bash Bros. Speaking of cocaine.
That's great. I think you guys have knocked it out of the park, this first one.
Maybe you guys could wear it on the show every day next week.
For a small fee.
All of you. So to get that super soft shirt, or it also comes in a hoodie, go to isthisgoodpod.com. That's the new domain name I bought from GoDaddy.com. I go to GoDaddy.com so that now you can go to isthisgoodpod.com and buy that shirt.
That's great.
Join the Is This Good Patreon at patreon.com/isthisgood. You guys love the Patreon. You're not part of it, but you've asked me a lot of questions about it. Here's what you're going to get. You're going to get the full episodes. You're going to get bonus content. You're going to get it ad-free. You're going to chat with me and JD and the other P-Hounds on the Discord. And in some cases, you can even hang out on a Zoom with us, chat live, which we did last week, and it was super fun. It made me laugh and, frankly, made me cry.
Oh, wow.
That's not even a joke.
Yeah. You got teary at the end.
I got
said.
very teary at the end.
Just because of a kind compliment?
Well, someone said that I was their hero, so yeah.
Jeez.
Not podcasting hero.
Hero.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That's incredible.
It won't be posted, so you won't be able to fact check that. So send topics for future shows to isthisgoodpod@gmail.com. Don't forget to subscribe to Is This Good on YouTube. Are you guys subscribed on YouTube?
Well, the No Dunks is for sure. I don't know if my own personal one is.
Okay,
I
well,
watch
we
a
can
lot
get
through
3
No
more
Dunks.
subscriptions
Yeah, I'll
here.
make sure to subscribe. That's a good call.
Thank you. And have you left a review on Apple Podcasts?
That I have not done.
Tassie?
Oh, no dunk? Has no dunks?
I don't think so.
Oh, you still got an Android task? Can you even leave a review on Apple Podcasts?
No,
he's pulling it
I'm fruity just like the rest of us. That's an apple.
It's an apple.
All right. Now that we have all the important stuff out of the way,
This is all the intro, huh?
this is just the intro.
Mini sewed my ass.
No wonder the Minnesota.
This is the companion part of the podcast.
All right, guys,
two.
leave me alone.
All right, let's
okay?
start
I'm
part
excited
two.
to be here.
Here
Let's
we go.
start it. All right, let's go to a quick ad. We'll come back. The premise of the show is very simple. I'm going to give you a topic. You're going to tell me if it's good. Here we go. Gleb asks, stealing someone's dog's name for your child. Is this good? What? Okay, I need to read you an email to fully explain this. Hey, guys. A few months ago, my girlfriend and I got a dog, and we're thinking of calling her Luna, inspired by Skeets' dog's name. However, some friends of ours mentioned over the course of a dinner that if they ever had a daughter, they would like to call her Luna. So, we decided against it and went for Nara instead. We're happy with our choice, but it got me thinking, is reserving names for future children good? Are we noble, or are we suckers? Sincerely hoping to hear your expert and decisive opinions on this issue. Cheers from Vienna, Austria, Gleb. So if you're wondering why his name was Gleb, you got your answer. It's because it's from Vienna,
Yeah, sure.
Austria. Okay?
Is that a popular name there?
No, but have you ever met anyone named Gleb that's American?
I have it. It's a great name for a dog.
You ever met someone that's like, all right, y'all, let's get a Bud Light and go shoot some guns? My name's Gleb.
You're
It's a
saying
weird order of saying.
you're saying
Yeah, have you ever met someone that invites you somewhere, but then only tells you their name after they've invited you?
Let's do this.
I got caught in the thing. I couldn't. Then I was like, should I just say, and then we'll go hang out with my friend Gleb? I was too deep already.
Yeah.
you're saying that one of those guys in that cocaine line was probably not named Gleb.
No, absolutely
Right,
no.
right.
They look like they were named the names of the Dude Perfect guys. Carrie, Corey, Tyler.
There's two Corys.
There's two Corys. Yeah. 5 guys doing cocaine and their names are all Corey.
Dude Perfect doing cocaine and then tricks is actually a great idea.
Dude Perfect would never do cocaine.
know, I'm saying.
They would never do cocaine, but they were trending on Twitter for all the wrong reasons. Did you
Really?
see that?
No.
They did a bit at the NFL draft.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Can't say more.
It didn't go well?
Well, it seemed like people on Twitter were angry about it, but I don't know. They had Travis Kelce's mom up there.
Got her.
And they were like, well, how do you decide between Jason and Travis?
Right.
And they made her a novelty-sized coin. Yeah.
And then what?
This was literally on stage, and then she
Flipped it?
flipped the coin, and then it came up Jason, and then they said, well, now you never have to decide, thanks to like NFL Sunday Ticket on DirecTV or whatever it is.
I see.
And then Travis
Little swerve
Kelce's
to an ad.
mom went over to the mic. What's the NFL commissioner's name?
Roger Goodell.
Goodell.
Came over, slapped the Dude Perfect guys on the back like, you guys are killing it. And then she said, with the whatever pick, the whatever team selects some guy named Gleb.
Wide receiver. Gleb. Oh, wow. How the hell did we get onto that?
Well, because all the Twitter talks were like, no way a guy in the NFL's name's Gleb.
Oh, that's it, yeah.
All right, so what do you think?
Well,
Good to know what the Dude Perfect guys are up to.
you did some.
Put a comma there sometimes, you know? Dude. Perfect. Doesn't always need to be do perfect. That's what I want them to. We could have been Dude Perfect. Do you know how much more famous Dude Perfect is than you guys?
He removes himself from the equation on that last part.
I don't work. I mean, they're way more famous than me. I don't even work with you guys anymore.
They're huge. They're like building like $1 billion headquarters. You see that?
Well,
It's like a terminal, like an airport terminal.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
I'm agreeing with you. I saw their reality show on country music television. That's true. It was on country music
You
television.
are really following the Dude Perfect crew here.
Yeah, I mean, when I moved to LA, I figured I have to watch every single TV show. And that was the last one I got to.
Well, to answer Gleb's question, right? Dilemma. I did freak out for a second. You said the name that they decided on for the dog was
Nara.
I thought it was Nora at first, my wife's name.
That would have been rude.
Yeah. So I was a little scared there for a second that we had a stalker on our hands.
Well, I'm sure if he knows you enough to know what your dog's name is, I assume he knows you well enough to know what your wife's name is.
Both great names, but I don't think he needed to change is what I'm getting at here.
Okay.
If he liked the name,
Yes.
which I obviously did as well for my dog, then I don't get this oh well, they're thinking about having a kid that they're gonna name that, so I guess we better not name our dog that. It's the overlap already exists for millions of names.
Okay, I want to see where you're at. Let's say they said, we're going to name our daughter Luna. These people. And then the other couple's like, that's literally what we're about to name our daughter. Do you think it's okay to reserve a name in that? Is it the dog part that you're bumping up against? Or the reserving part that you're bumping up against?
I guess the dog part. It's who cares if there's a dog named Matt? I mean, you're not going to care.
But I'm already fully grown. I don't know. Maybe I could still grow. I don't know. It's possible. But if you were going to name... if I was about to have a kid, and you preempted the birth announcement of my daughter by calling you're putting your stake in the ground and saying Luna is a dog's name, and I'm about to give birth and be
I'm saying Luna's okay. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, people are gonna laugh at my daughter.
Well, then never share the name of what you're thinking for maybe your animals or especially your kids. Don't run it by people. I think it is a bad move, honestly.
I 100% agree. You should not tell people the name you're going to name your kid beforehand.
Yeah.
But I don't think they were gonna offer it up just willy-nilly. They only offered it because they were like, oh shit, they're about to ruin our daughter's name with their dog.
Yeah, so they were trying to say, well, that's our name.
Yeah, that's exactly what they said.
Well, come on. You don't own the name. This ain't GoDaddy.com.
Tass, have you been in a similar situation? Because I'm going to tell you right now. I think you have.
You're right. I have. Human, not dog human. No,
Right.
No animals related. Yeah, we stole the name.
Wait, you stole... Okay, wait. Maybe you should tell the story.
You can't steal a name, first off. If you name somebody a name, that's fine.
But we had friends that wanted to name their daughter what you named your second daughter. Is that correct?
Yeah.
And then
That's correct.
your
That's exactly
second
correct.
daughter... Can I say the name?
Yes.
Okay. No one steal it. No one out there steal it.
No one else used this name.
Yeah, it's done.
In the
Definitely
world.
don't name a dog this name, okay? That's disrespectful. Noah.
Yeah.
N-O-A. A name of Hebrew origin, perhaps?
It's biblical for sure, yeah.
Yeah. So they were going to name their daughter Noah, but then your daughter was born first. You send out the birth announcement, and Getty style, little Noah's in a cup of bib lettuce.
In this cup. A little Minions cup.
little filet mignon. Mignon means cute in French, so that's cool. And, oh my God, is that where they got minions from?
Yeah.
Probably.
They're also minions.
Oh, yeah, that's
For Gru.
probably more likely why they named them that.
Both, though.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of French.
Anyways, so
Spanish.
you say, our daughter's name is Noah, and then they go, shit, we can't name our daughter Noah now because they're going to think we stole it.
Yeah, or they don't want the same name of another friend's child.
Okay,
as
well, why do you think that would be bad?
It wouldn't be at all.
So you supported them.
Yeah, actually, I didn't even know. We live in a different city. I didn't even know they were going to name their kid that. I mean, there's some rumors out there, but I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
If you're following the tip sheets.
We barely talk from month to month. I didn't know their crib sheet. I didn't know.
So
that they
you're
were
saying,
doing this for sure. And of course, you can name your child whatever you want. I mean,
but what if you both lived in Toronto?
yeah,
Because then when people have to be like, baby, oh, we're going to see Noah. Baby Noah.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
House Mellis or House Angeles?
Right. Second of her name. No longer first of her name. I get it. But in the end, during that, I was, I don't want to name my child the same name as, yes, there's a little bit of hesitancy.
You see?
But after, looking back.
It's like you don't want to order the same dish as me if we go to a restaurant together.
Because we're going to split?
No, not because we're gonna split. Because then people are like, "Oh my God, Tas doesn't have a mind of his own. He can't think for himself. He just copies off everyone else."
But what if it's the best? What if it's the best dish at the
Chicken
restaurant?
marsala. I say chicken marsala. Tas is saying chicken marsala.
I say marsala.
I say more salad.
Is this why you had an Android for a long time? Because you saw everybody else with an Apple phone? It's like, I can't get that. Everybody else has it.
Yeah. Can you name the name that they chose?
Noah? Oh, which child? Was it Isaiah?
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
You can definitely name a child Isaiah because they spelled it a weird way, and you can spell it like 10 other ways. They spelled it Isaiya.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100% sure.
Yeah, you're right.
100% sure. JD, you've named 2 children. In coming up with these names, were there like negative associations that you had to filter through for like other names that you wanted? Like you said, like, let's call our firstborn Steve, and then Rachel was like, I was engaged to a guy named Steve.
Right. Steve. Did Steve tell you that, perchance? No. Yes, there were definitely negative connotations. We couldn't pick a name that we knew of somebody we knew. You know,
Derek.
I mean, we could have, but then it would be like, oh, we're naming our child after
You, right?
But I mean, we wouldn't have been. Not that I wouldn't name my child after Derek. Love Derek.
Yeah, that's a shitty name though.
It's not my favorite name.
Yeah, you could also spell that in a bunch of ways.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Rick. That's
The DERRICKs.
Yeah.
Those people are.
I don't like that.
Watch out.
Yeah.
You like the DEREK.
No, DYRIK.
Wow.
Dear.
It's like that.
This guy's improvising.
site you like.
Improvisational.
Improvising.
Well, 66% of people say stealing someone's dog's name for your child is good, in that the dog can be any name. You know what I mean? Like,
All right. Okay.
give up the name for the human.
Right, because in Gleb's case, they had not yet had the dog to name the dog yet.
Correct.
They were thinking about it.
Though, that being
see,
said,
this is interesting.
these
Now,
people
I don't
had
know
Well,
not-
they didn't have the child.
Well,
Yeah.
that's true.
Isn't this daughter and daughter?
This is the part I don't
Whoever has
get.
the kid first gets the name. It's easy.
Exactly.
No,
you
no,
want
no,
that
no.
name, you
It's
better
easy.
start
No, it's
fucking.
dog
That's
daughter.
as
This
simple
was
as
dog
that.
daughter.
It's dog daughter.
Who cares about a dog name?
Well,
Gleb?
not
That's
Gleb.
what I'm saying. He's being a sucker if he cares what his friend is naming his dog.
Never mind, Gleb.
No,
you're being
no,
glib.
it's the other person. The other person is the insane person. Get this right.
Yeah, I agree.
Gleb
I agree.
was going to have a dog. They were going to name it Luna.
Yeah.
His friends say, "Oh, we're having a daughter. We're thinking about naming it Luna." And then Gleb felt bad and said, "Well, I guess we better change our dog name." Now, you're right. Who cares? I guess name the dog anything. But also, what you can't. They're trying to say like, this is our name. We've got it. You
Yeah,
don't
they're
even have the
parking.
kid.
They're
That's
parking.
stupid.
Yeah,
That's
but
stupid.
this is an idea of a child. It's not a child. It's not like they were
Exactly. That's
pregnant.
the confusing thing. They said, if we ever have a child.
Yeah.
So they might not ever have a child, and now they're just squatting
Or
on Luna.
or a daughter.
Well,
or,
this is fascinating. Now, I don't know if you remember this at all.
That's a great point. What if they can't? We're not in Gattaca. You can't predict the sex of your child.
Right. I said a long time ago, I have no idea if you have any recollection of this. I'm talking like basically almost 20 years ago. I definitely loved the name Jackson. And I'm like, oh, if I ever had a kid, Jackson. I like that. Works with my weird last name. I was like, okay, that's a great name.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was talked about at some point. This guy goes, eventually has a second kid,
Why does Jackson Skeets work?
and he names him Jackson. And it's not like I was like, oh man, I had thought of that was mine. And then of course there's a million other Jacksons being named.
Yeah, but also
It's
good thing you
insane.
didn't squat on that name because you never ended up having a kid.
Well, that's what we're getting
But
at
you
here.
did have a
How do we
dog,
know these
and you didn't
people are
name your
gonna have
dog
a kid?
Jackson.
No, that's right. That's
if
right.
you
Because
had,
JD had a kid named Jackson at that point.
That's right. You can't do it.
if you
Well,
had
I take Jackson more of
Hold
a
on, if
male
it-
name, but you're right.
if you had a boy dog, would you have named it Jackson?
Possible. And would you have cared?
No,
Of course not.
You wouldn't. A little pillow talk with Rachel before bed. You would have been like, it's a little bit weird, isn't it? That we have a son that we love, a human boy that we gave birth to. And then Phil, I mean, Skeets named his
Yeah, just
dog
have two
that?
names. That's what everyone should do.
Rachel's not a gleb. She would
Yeah, I
never
don't
say
think
that.
she would care.
There's no way.
Come on, gleb.
All right. Well, also, you know what? It's not even 66%. I was out with 3 people last night, and we each gave our opinion. So it's 2/3.
Oh, this isn't a.
That's not even
an
on Twitter.
official.
That's not even on Twitter. Guess what?
Can you not do polls anymore?
I still could, but with the travel and the turbulence on the plane, it was hard to.
Are you gonna be going to Blue Sky?
Blue Sky.
It's Jack Dorsey's new Twitter knockoff.
Yeah. You
It's
got
a
to
real thing.
get in
It's
there
a real
quick.
thing.
Get in there quick.
You were
man.
too busy researching Dude Perfect to see what was going on with the form.
I got to take my Spoutable and get it to Blue Sky?
What are you gonna do with your Mastodon account? You probably don't even remember the password at this point.
Well, the problem is I don't remember which server I'm on.
Precisely.
Right.
All right. Well, while you chew on that, it's time for a new segment, guys.
Yeah.
In this segment, you'll have to use your wits and debating skills to turn shit to gold. It's time to step into the Shark Tank.
Oh, my buddy Grish loves this.
What an intro. That's why you gotta subscribe on YouTube to see that intro.
Did you think of the name of this segment before you came up with what it was actually about? Did you were like, Shark Tank, that'll be funny?
Okay, I'll take you through the process. I actually came up with the concept.
Oh, wow.
Then I thought, oh, this is kind of like Shark Tank. And then I said to Jill on the plane, what about Snark Tank?
Okay.
Oh, no, she said to me Snark Tank. And then I said, you know what? I think there's like someone in the NBA world named Snark Tank.
Wow, so you have an opinion like Gleb
That's
there.
right. That's exactly right. Yeah.
That's right. You can't reuse a name.
Can't use a
Repeat
name.
names.
Can't reuse a name even when it comes to segments.
But then, honestly, then I said, but it's not, I don't want them to be snarky. It doesn't really have anything to do with being snarky. It has to do with kind of bullshitting.
Okay.
So, and the topics are going to be a surprise to them, much like a shart is a surprise.
That's for sure.
And they're going to be, as I said, turning shit to gold. So Shark Tank works much better.
Shark Tank.
Shart. It's hard to
Tough
say.
to say.
Shark Tank.
Improvisational Shark Tank.
Shark Tank.
Mini-sodes.
If they make another Anchorman, I want Will Ferrell to do that as his warm-ups before he goes on air. Improvisational Minnesota Shark
Minnesota.
Tank. All right, so I'm going to give you each your own topic that most people think is bad. You guys have not seen the topic. I need you to, on the spot, convince me that this bad topic is actually good.
Wow.
And the person that does this the most successfully will walk out of the Shark Tank with my respect and a fresh pair of undies.
Okay.
You brought
Trey,
the undies?
me did not bring the undies.
That was good.
Not an ad.
Not an ad. Not an ad. We don't have our ads are dynamically inserted. I have no idea what ad will come up during this.
Dynamic ads. Baby.
Okay, Trey,
Trey's up.
you're going
Let's
to kick
go.
us off. All right, now remember, you guys are trying to win, so feel free to poke holes in the argument.
Oh, okay, in his argument.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, poke away, boys.
Pokes at your underwear.
All right, Trey, welcome to the Shark Tank.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what?
Very much more intros, please.
I will say, not your
It's gonna
first.
be a 90-minute podcast, 45 minutes of intros.
No, we're almost at the end.
We did one topic.
This isn't your first. This isn't your first time in the Shark Tank, Trey. Be honest.
I almost visited last night.
Okay.
For being quite
Here's your topic:
clear.
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. Innovators.
Okay.
Innovators of the form.
What form?
New metal. Could you hear the umlaut?
Yes.
I could. New metal. The one with the umlaut. Real rap, real rock, real backwards hats.
Okay, he wins. This is good. I'm convinced.
What else would I say about Limp Bizkit?
They did it all.
Okay, number one, backwards hats.
Uh-huh.
Still cool to this day.
They're back.
Backwards fitted cap, though. Kind
It's
of
better than a snapback? Or worse than a snapback?
worse. That's what I'm saying.
You
Not
like to
good.
see a forehead? You like some bangs?
I like to
popping through?
see
My
some.
little
I like to
hair.
see some hair.
Wearing one right now.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Ooh, and you look like a douchebag, just like Fred Durst.
Yeah.
But like
That's true.
a popular douchebag.
Are you wearing cargo shorts too, JD? Mm-hmm. Oh, he actually is. We got a regular Fred Durst over here.
It's giving Durst over there. Additionally, I would say Wes Borland. Man of many personas.
Okay.
Sometimes normal eyes. Sometimes weird eyes.
Oh, that's that guy.
Yeah, guitar
I had
guy.
no idea who you were talking about.
Yeah, me
But
neither.
you know who he is.
Al Borland's brother.
Yeah, he said, Dad, I am not doing home repairs. I'm doing it all for the nookie. Can you find me somebody? And he tracked down Fred Durst. And my final point with regards to Limp Bizkit is that song with Method Man.
Oh,
It's actually good.
that's a banger.
All in
Okay,
together now.
That's a great song.
A point I can't disagree with you.
That's a good song.
Check out.
Yeah, exactly.
So now, what if I said they kind of invented and popularized rap rock, and when I turn on the radio in the late 90s, that's all I heard,
Yes.
and I'm
I
angry
agree.
about it still.
Because you were an angsty teen?
I was an
And they
angsty
were
teen
tapping
that
into that.
no, but
your heart?
I didn't want to break stuff. I wanted to cry along to Elliott Smith. You know what I mean? But they weren't playing that on the radio.
They didn't.
weren't
You
playing
don't think
that.
they created it, the genre? You think they popularized it?
Well, they were certainly one of the biggest.
Yeah.
Them
I would agree, not created. I mean, like, probably Rage Against the Machine and
Korn.
predated.
or what's the
Why can we never say anything?
We are improvising.
Kern, the one with the umlaut?
They did have an umlaut.
Did Korn have a pneumo?
No way. No way. Korn didn't have an umlaut. That'd be ridiculous. Just a
I
backwards
thought they
K.
did sometimes on the O.
Maybe they did. Who can say? DJ Lethal?
Yes.
On the ones and
That's a
twos?
guy? That's a guy? I can name 3 members of Limp Bizkit. That's impressive.
That is very impressive.
Yeah, from
Yeah.
a band from the 90s, you can only name 3 from 98 Degrees. And there was a 4th.
Wow.
3, that'd be
3?
impressive.
Nick Lachey,
Yeah.
Drew Lachey, Justin Jeffries,
Oof.
and the other guy.
So can I counter? I guess.
Yeah, go
Try
ahead.
and shoot out. They ruined Woodstock, man.
Oh, 99.
Woodstock 99, they were the worst. They were the worst there. You can't deny it. They were
They
making
set
it
that
worse.
thing off. They put that plank of wood out there.
Yeah.
Though I did watch the documentary, and apparently there's been a bit of a reappraisal, and not as responsible as we once thought.
Yeah, probably not.
It was Sheryl Crow's fault.
Oh, she's wild.
Okay, well, you've made some interesting points, Trey. I'd like to move on right now to Tas.
Fair.
Welcome to the Shark Tank.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Gender reveal parties.
Gender reveal.
Almost
party.
everyone thinks they're bad, but I want you to tell me why they're good.
Tell you
Convince
why they're good. Well, let's just get together. Let's just start with
Good
that.
start, yeah.
It's just nice
Any
to be.
excuse.
Yeah. I will put on the Limp Bizkit in the background. The biscuit or biscuit. Do you
Well-
pronounce the Z?
Bizkit.
It's just a weird spelling. Spelling Isaiah with a Y. Why would you do that?
You're right. We're not releasing this.
I told you.
You think
not
that was what did it?
No, it's not your fault.
No, I know
It's not your fault,
It's
Tess. It's
not.
my fault. It's my fault. I don't know what I've been doing this whole time.
No, I
I
hate
talked about Dude Perfect for 8 minutes, I think.
That was the best part of this damn podcast. That's me.
I don't want to back gender reveal parties, but is this part of the
Yeah,
shark
you
game?
got to, man.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Your pants are covered.
Why do we have to construct genders? I mean, this is it's just a bunch of shit. I'd rather not. I'd rather my X chromosome or my Y chromosome just be themselves. When
Could
all
you
said
do a
and done.
gender reveal party where you sharded yourself the color of? Okay. I'm just wondering.
Oh,
how would that work?
You want the powder? You want the gender powder to be brown? You want it?
Well, no, I want the powder up my ass crack, and then when I shart at this gender reveal party, you're like, it's a boy, because blue comes out.
Okay, I think that's a great idea. And I'm willing to take up the mantle for Tess here. Because if there was a gender reveal party and you were at it, but the hosts didn't tell you it was a gender reveal party,
Oh,
Skeets
this
is just like, "Ugh, I am not feeling good at all. Then he sharts, but then he turns around and he's wearing white pants, and it's a blue mark. It's a boy! The crowd goes crazy!
I look right in JD's face and I say, we're fucking naming him Jackson.
And like I said 20 years ago, finally! That would be a cool party.
Okay.
Otherwise, though, I'm out. The normal ones, I'm cut out.
I think Tass, the best pitch.
You've made some half solid points, some unsolid points.
That's what charts are.
The party
Unsolid.
element is the
Yeah.
best thing for going for it.
Okay.
Right? You get a bunch of your friends and
And
family
guns.
together.
Often involved.
What would you go?
people-
Would you go popping balloon and then it releases that smoke like it's the Pope or something, or the one where you
Sports
cut open the
involved.
cake, or dad
Yeah.
pinatas.
Yeah, pinatas.
Yeah.
Pinatas awesome.
Or-
Baseball
oh.
bat. Someone a baseball
Yeah.
batty, pinata.
I throw you underhanded the ball.
Yeah.
You hit it and it explodes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Sometimes
I
those
don't.
go
That
poorly,
would
though.
Do they?
Well, like someone will like drop the ball or whatever they're throwing, and it goes.
Take
and-
a
Oh, and then it's like, you ruined my gender reveal.
yeah.
It might have been different when I hit it. You don't know. He's the
it's-
touch of a dad. You're not a
You're
dad.
literally saying if you lay a bunt, you might be having a girl, and you swing for the fences, it might be a boy.
It's
Or
very
vice
gender
versa.
normative. Very gender
Yeah,
normative.
yeah.
Well, if there's 3 people on base and you hit a home run, that's a boy, because that's a grand salami. Okay, I'll be showing myself,
Dude, comma, perfect.
dude. Perfect.
Gleb should have had a gender reveal party for his imaginary dog for months down the road, so he could have claimed the name. I think that's what you can do at a gender reveal party.
Oh.
Have a huge banner with the name of your prospective child, so months down the road, no one will ever steal your name.
A gender naming, a child naming party. You're saying you
Probably
want to change?
happens.
Yeah.
Probably a thing.
All right. Well, Tas,
Anyways.
great job convincing me that gender reveal parties are good.
It's like a real shirt.
Skeets, let's move on to you.
Yeah.
Talking to a stranger at a urinal.
Okay. Obviously dependent on where we are. If we are at a sporting event, what?
Well, it's bad, so you got to tell me why it's good. So you
That's what I was
can't
just
pick.
about to.
You can't pick where it is.
Okay, well I know where it is. I'm in a public setting.
Correct. No? Or we're doing cocaine together.
Well, then that's great. Okay, number one reason we're doing cocaine together.
Gender reveal. Is this blue powder?
Yeah, no, I was going to say the communal aspect of it. Obviously, if I'm doing this, if I'm pissing beside you in the urinal and I'm talking to you, we're probably at a sporting event. We're probably at a concert. It might be a general, hey, how about Limp Bizkit out there? Right? Killing it.
They're killing it. DJ Lethal?
Or obviously about whatever the sporting event is. So there's just a little bonding there.
Yeah,
Like,
I say,
oh,
man, this is sort of my private time. Could you leave me alone?
I said, what are you doing? What are
I'm
you doing
peeing.
down
What do you
there?
think I'm doing?
Hold on, let me see it.
Do you want to see my grand salon?
Let's do you want
More of a
some
Limp
coke?
Bizkit.
You want to see? You want to see my perfect dude?
Perfect. Is there a comma? No.
Let's see your minion, man. Okay, so that's the number one thing. What else? Do you really dislike it? Like people?
Yeah, no. Why would anyone like a stranger talking to them while they're
A kind hello. How's it going?
don't need it?
I mean, I'm not that against it.
Pretend-
It's not really that different than us being in an elevator together. You're a complete stranger. We just don't. We're both not touching our dicks.
Oh, well, some would say that's a very key difference.
That is the main difference.
You can't
telling me-
chew gum and hold your dick like you can
So
do.
you're
two
telling
things.
me you might say to someone, peeing's a lot like being in an elevator.
You know what? Some people go to the urinal a little too into like I can only stare at my penis. It's like look around, like take in the rest of the room, talk to a neighbor. Like it's a little strange to me. The opposite. A little too. You know where it's going. You know what it looks like. You've held it before.
Yeah.
Like obviously don't get any on you, but
Yeah.
I don't know. You see some people. I'm refusing to look at anything else.
Face down.
Yeah, I don't know. I find that a little strange.
Rude.
I'm not saying you gotta be like changing hands and spinning around and stuff, but you can look around.
Well, thank you, Skeets. You did a great job convincing me. JD, you celebrating a birthday month. That's bad. A birthday month. Like, you got events going all month that we
Right.
got to go to.
Oh, you don't have to go to any of them.
Well, I feel obligated. You keep inviting us.
Yeah, but it's the same as a gender reveal. You get to get together.
How many times do we need to get together in a month where we're paying
Every
for your
weekend.
dinner?
Every weekend.
You're Tickets to the baseball game.
Every weekend plus the trip somewhere to Vegas for 4 days or 5 days or whatever.
You don't think that's like a little much for your birthday?
No, it culminates in that.
So you think you're so special?
Yes, I do.
It's getting better and better each weekend.
Exactly. I'm getting...
It's a build-up.
Yeah.
And you're getting older.
And I'm getting older. And I'm the oldest.
Celebrate your birthday every day. 1 day older.
So
We're going to Minions.
Only in theaters July 1st. You who doesn't even celebrate their birthday once
Right.
is trying to convince me
Yeah.
that you having a birthday month is a good idea.
Yeah, because I've spent my whole life not celebrating my birthday.
Oh, he's banking them
So
like
I've been
holidays.
saving them up.
Yeah.
So really, if you didn't celebrate 30 birthdays, which you probably
30 days.
haven't,
Yep.
that's an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Save it.
It's and it's November. It's 30 days in November. I
A
think.
birthday bank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You do it every 5 years. So it's 5 days. I get to celebrate 5 days in the month.
Oh, I like that.
Every 5 years.
Right. And sometimes it could be like, hey, we're going on a trip to Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that, especially because then you can like just go for the big numbers.
I love this.
40,
This is
45,
great.
55.
This is an awesome idea, man. And like, yeah,
It's
less.
not my birthday this year.
Yeah.
It'll be my birthday in another 4 years.
That's right.
Sorry.
And I almost don't mind. Like every 5 years, I could probably come up with something to get you.
Yeah.
You know, a gift.
Yeah.
Every year,
Yeah, exactly.
with the man that has everything.
I'm stumped. You guys all did such a great job convincing me that these terrible things, or I should say these things that people think are terrible. I'm not saying how I feel about them. Limp Bizkit, gender reveal parties, talking to a stranger at a urinal, celebrating a birthday month. But the question is, who walks out with the new fresh pair of undies?
The golden undies.
Who do I give this to? I think Trey convinced me that Limp Bizkit's good.
Wow.
Because he named 3 guys in Limp Bizkit.
No, he made me want to hear.
That
you
Method
at?
Man song. Yeah.
That was a good play. That was a good move.
It's a great song.
People forget about that song.
What is it called?
people do.
What is it called?
In Together now.
Together now.
I think,
Yeah.
right?
And
We're all in together.
And-
to yeah, that's right.
Together.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's a weird video.
Yeah.
Do you remember? They're like sort of like
Oh, in a
Feels
weird
like they're in
room.
a hallway.
well, yeah, they're in a
purple.
strange room, and it's like I think Fred Durst is like sort of doing ninja moves. Does this sound right? Like, but he's like sort of like what's the movie? I'm always gonna screw up the name. Hidden Tiger, Crouching Dragon.
No,
other way
almost
around.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's got that vibes.
Perfect,
He's
dude.
like floating in it, like
Yeah.
crappy.
It's like
sort
you
of
take a
rigged
turn
up
being in
things.
front, then Method Man could take a turn being in
Yeah.
front.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Not enough Borland for my liking, but still solid.
He's behind the fence.
Still number 1 on TRL.
Oh, that's Wilson.
General West Borland.
That's the other guy at the fence.
Okay, well that was the Shark Tank. You know what I'll say about it? It was a segment.
I think there's something there.
I think there's something
That's a
there.
yeah,
segment.
I think there's something there.
All right, well, let's move on because when people need help navigating life's biggest decisions when they're lost, confused at a crossroads, they seek our wise counsel and we deliver an airtight verdict. You guys are going to be excited because this one's for the Patreon sickos only.
Ooh.
My P-hounds.
Yes.
To subscribe to Patreon, go to patreon.com/isthisgood and you too can hear the full episode. Guys, it's time to settle this.
Oh my god, best
You're right.
question
You're right.
ever. Oh god, I
can't believe that.
We might get canceled. We might be canceled. I'm just gonna say it.
It's a good thing the FCC doesn't have dominion over podcasting, I'll tell you that.
Hey, let me be. Oh my god.
Oh my god. You put your clothes back on just in time for when we went off the Patreon.
Hold on. How many people are gonna hear that? How many people are gonna hear that?
Oh, the P-hounds? How many P-hounds are there? Actually not allowed to stay.
If someone becomes if someone becomes a Patreon member like after this podcast, can
they go
Do they have
backwards?
access to go back?
Jesus, I hope not. JD, can you write that code?
Yeah, I'm on it.
Can you
I'm on
slot
it.
a dynamic ad in there instead of that gold?
Yeah.
Holy
Don't worry
crap.
about it.
All right.
My god, sweating.
That was good.
But good news, guys.
Another intro?
We can stop sweating. There's only one thing left to do. It's time for subjective trivia. it's me.
Yeah.
Subjective trivia is just like regular trivia, except only I know the answer. Today's question, a very pertinent question for me, a very important question. What's wrong with my Airbnb? You have 5 options.
Good one.
This is the
That's a good one.
Airbnb I checked into yesterday. So, what's wrong with my Airbnb? Number 1, are the pillows too thick? That's a problem. I got a short neck. Is there no thermostat?
Well, I hope not, looking at the Airbnb you're staying in on this photo. What a waste.
Is the washer dryer broken? And I'm not going to be, and I packed, obviously,
You're
carry-on.
not here that long. Okay.
But I packed carry-on, and I'm sweating right now. So is the washer dryer broken? Are there no blackout curtains? So even though I'm on Pacific time and I'm waking up later, I can't sleep because the light is pushing through the thin veil of a curtain.
Do you have blackout curtains at home?
Yes, obviously. How
dare you ask?
Or number 5
So fragile.
is
man.
what's wrong with my Airbnb that there is too much religious iconography. We're here in the South. Is it just a house full of crosses? You tell me.
No live, laugh, loves? Or
That's not religious.
No, I know, but I thought that'd be an option.
Well, it's not. You have 5 options. I need you to tell me what is wrong with my Airbnb. Of course, I have the answer written here.
Ooh.
Okay. So washer dryer, let's get that out of there. He's not here that long. I mean, he's got
No,
he's
he's
got
not
enough
washing a
clothes.
suit.
Yeah.
Not washing
Let the
suit.
socks just fall where they may.
Blackout curtain seems that's a little. You're asking for a little much.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you
Right?
can eliminate that one.
Because I don't think that's an option on Airbnb, right? Like you can't click that blackout curtains. I don't think.
They haven't made a commercial about it.
No,
yet.
no, okay. Yeah,
So
right.
VRBO, though, you can get blackout curtains.
I think he would like to have them, though. I think he would be disappointed if they weren't there. What, you think he's going to want to get up at 7:30 East Coast time?
No,
That's
but
4:30 West Coast
even
time.
I believe he thinks that's a little much. Like, like if it's not an option that he couldn't click, then that's a.
So you're saying
pretty-
even if my Airbnb does not have blackout curtains, I wouldn't say something's wrong.
I don't think so because it's like you can't click "Give me blackout curtains." Then you showed up and there's no blackout curtains.
Well, can you click religious iconography? Well, why? What's your?
Well, okay, that one I haven't crossed out yet.
Okay.
Washer and dryer,
Cross.
you can click.
You can click.
Okay. What was the first one?
No thermostat is on there.
No,
pillows.
too
Pillows.
thick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Your
Yeah.
neck's not that short.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you got a nice
Yeah,
neck.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
But have you ever used a pillow that's too thick, like
Oh,
in a
yeah,
hotel?
absolutely.
And you wake
All
up
the
with
time.
like with a crick?
Absolutely.
All the time.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
I will say no thermostat would be my answer, but like, can you do that? Is that legal?
He came in
What was
today.
that? What was that? Is that a tell?
Okay, you have.
That's a
you
poker
have,
tell.
No, you have as much time
Oh.
as the water takes from the bottom of the minion cup to the top. to
I
get
have.
yours.
Oh, now we're being
I have,
timed
I
on
have
this program?
Seen enough. It's thermostat. You have a bad poker
No,
tell, sir.
there's no
He
way.
came in
am I-
complaining about the swampy weather.
Yep, that's what it is.
Ooh.
Guaranteed.
Oh, you're saying I'm
Ooh.
Kenny KGB? What's his name from Rounders?
Teddy.
Teddy KGB?
Kenny, his brother, of course.
Yeah.
No, Kenny.
Yeah.
Is the minion cup my Oreo?
And I will say, if you have no thermostat in this Airbnb, if this is the correct answer, that's pretty crazy. Not broken? Not a broken thermostat? You just can't find it?
Yeah, I think it's thick pillows.
Okay, Tas is
Okay.
thick pillow.
I'm blackout curtains.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's
Wow.
amazing.
Blackout curtains.
JD, you could be a
Well, you don't have to agree.
deciding vote, or you could pick.
Oh, I think it's between thermostat and religious iconography, but I'm going thermostat.
Okay.
Okay, well, someone's right.
Oh.
2 people are right, cause it's no
Wow, that should
thermostat.
be illegal. What are you talking
That's crazy that they don't have a thermostat in the South.
Here's what happened. It's it's a 3-story house, and the Airbnb is an apartment on the bottom floor. It's not a basement; it's above ground. So there's like the door off the street. That's the main house, and then if you go down the driveway, there's doors in the back.
Yeah.
It's a I was gonna say self-fulfilling apartment. Not what I mean. Self-sustaining.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Self-contained.
Anyway, so I get in there, and first thing I do is I go to the thermostat because I like to set my temp. Tassie,
You like it cold.
Tassie, you know
I
that.
do.
I can't find it. So I'm looking everywhere. It's not that big. I'm like, I'm sure I would have seen it by now. So I text the people.
And you're
I
on the
say,
main floor. Well, you said
it's
you're on
hard
the
to
first
say.
floor.
If you're looking at the front of the house, it's not the main floor. If you're looking from the back house, it's the main
Oh, did you go upstairs to go to this?
No, I can't go upstairs. Someone lives above it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's kind of like my old house.
I asked you if
This
you're on
is
the
a very,
first
it's
floor.
a very hilly.
Like you
it's
walking
a hilly
off the
city
street.
we live in.
Depends where. The first floor. It's
where,
not
I
really important.
It is because every house that I've ever been in on the main floor would have a thermostat.
Think of a basement. That's
It's an
underground.
above ground basement.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I texted them. I said, "Hey, where's the thermostat?" They say there is no thermostat. I'm like, "What?" He says, it's central air conditioning or central HVAC, whatever.
Yeah.
The thermostat is upstairs, but you just tell me what temperature you want it at, and I'll set it for you. So the temperature was okay. We go for dinner. We come back. Now it's like midnight. And we get into bed, and we're both like, it is way too hot in here.
So you never did you ever
sleep awake? No, because I'm not going to text the guy at midnight.
He told you to.
But he's asleep.
No, you mean you didn't text him? You didn't give him a temperature when he first asked you. Hey,
No,
just tell me.
I said, what's it at out of curiosity? He said 68. No fucking way it was at 68.
Yo, bro. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, I mean,
Bad HVAC. Okay.
I'm
I'm
a human thermometer. I got mercury.
Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
I'm Freddie Mercury going right through me. Anyway, so I got no thermostat.
Well, I mean,
That
it's a
is the
little
worst.
misleading.
Yeah.
You said no thermostat.
Yeah.
There is a thermostat.
There's no thermostat in my Airbnb.
Yeah, that is.
I didn't say there's
Sucks.
no air conditioning. I said there's no.
Is the man?
thermostat.
I assume it was a man. You said
It was a man. I think his
he
name
owns the place.
Secrets
Celeb.
revealed.
He owns the place.
Yeah.
So
And he lives upstairs.
yeah, what happens if he's not there? What does he do for people?
He said I can set it from my phone.
"Jeez, damn,
This guy's thought of everything.
this guy's good."
I'm shocked when he said, "Just let me know what number you want." That you didn't tell him.
No, because it was
every
fine.
Hour.
It was
Yeah.
fine at the time.
Why don't you say-
Schedule.
schedule. Say, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna text him as soon as this podcast is over.
Do it now.
Well, do it now.
Oh, you don't think I'll do it?
Get him on the. You know what? Call him.
Call him up.
Call him for the P-Hounds.
What's it at right now? I'm gonna be home in 30 minutes.
You call him and you thank that man.
Okay, hold
Because-
on. I want you to
because-
read this text. Read.
Okay.
Okay, read. You can read from the top.
First of all, why aren't you using the app? Use
Oh
the
my
app.
God, he won't take his fucking hat off. It's what phone is this? Is this a kid's phone?
Yes.
Holy crap!
It's an iPhone
This
12
was
mini.
So tiny, right? Hold on, let me get my glasses on.
Oh, you bastard.
Okay, where am I?
Oh, you couldn't tell when it was in my
Okay.
tiny hands. It looked like a Pro Max. But now that you're holding it,
Okay,
Is that actually a regular size cup?
this is an espresso shot. Hi, Claire and Dustin. We've arrived at
oh,
the
don't
Airbnb.
say their names.
Are they listening?
We've arrived at the Airbnb. All's good.
Liar!
Too soon on your part. And then let me check here. Oh, literally 30 seconds later. Hey, Claire. Hey, Dustin. Remember what I said? Everything was all good. Well, I thought
Did
about
a quick
it.
scan.
Is there a way to control the temperature? That's what I
Reasonable
said.
query.
Okay, we get this. We don't know if it's Claire or Dustin, but welcome! Exclamation mark. Yes, the thermostat is upstairs, but I can control it with my phone. You let me know the heat/AC and temp, and I'll dial it for you. Okay, thanks. I'll let you know. What do you typically set it at? Curiosity.
What a casual question.
You read it perfectly. That's definitely what I.
Why is that important? But anyway.
Well, because I wanted to know what. Because there's no thermostat.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I wanted to know what it. Okay, so I was. Oh, this is 68. Therefore, if I want it warmer, I could say 69 nice or 70. If I want it below, I say below.
He says right now it's off, and it says it's 68. I'm happy to turn the heat on to any temperature you'd like.
Did
He
he turn
thought-
the heat on?
He thought you were too cold.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Someone call Glenn Fry because the heat is on.
He's probably thinking he's down in the basement. People are always complaining it's too cold
Yeah.
down there. Let me just.
Yeah,
He
he's
didn't
like,
say anything. I'm gonna bump this up a little bit.
This guy's so nice. He's just,
I got you.
I'll crank
I'll
it
take
up.
care of it.
Yeah.
You got to be explicit.
First of all, you should be using the Airbnb app.
He's crushed right now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got to end this so I can.
You got some real problems. You went quiet there for a second. You actually have some
I have some real problems.
real issues
I have some
to
real
I
rental
saw a
car
bunch
problems.
of phone notifications there, and you actually just stopped talking on your own podcast for like 5 minutes.
This is bad news. I'll read these text messages.
Let's read out.
Hand them over.
Okay, chill. She was going to get the rental car, so these are the texts that I just saw. Getting the car now. Do you want me to pick you up when you're done? Because I'll have the car. Oh, you're not going to believe this. They don't have any cars. I don't have any words.
That's where
We don't have a car. Can you drive me home?
Yeah, I can do that.
What,
Hot
to
up-
Dustin's?
Hot apartment, no car. You guys gotta subscribe to the Patreon. This guy is falling apart. Okay, this guy.
If I had more patrons, maybe I wouldn't have to rent a car.
I mean, yeah. Well, you said you just bought your car in California.
Yeah, but that's irrelevant. All right, guys, where can people find you?
Right here.
VRBO.
This very room.
NoDunks.com for our merch. We should maybe get an affiliate program with your merch that we can get a cut.
Shut up.
And yeah, just seek out No Dunks Inc. on all these social media channels and join us on YouTube Monday through Friday.
It's a great podcast. Everyone listens to it. Terry and Joanne listen to it.
Gene, man, Gene.
Claire and Dustin.
Claire and Dustin.
Did you say you're coming
Glab,
back for the
Noah
Haxes?
Garfinkel.
The Haxes on May 6th?
Mark me
Coming back?
down as a maybe.
If you don't make that one, how about Mockingbird's Wing?
What are you naming?
Well, these are bands that Gene and Terry are having. I were just reading our text
Neighborhood
messages.
party.
Do not respond to this group text. Text me directly. Yeah, hell yeah. There's a bunch of people in the group chat. You send out, oh, Mockingbird's Wing is coming. And old Frank from down the street says, I'll be there.
I'll be
Nobody
there.
cares,
God.
Frank.
Who's bringing White Claws?
Terry's got the white clothes. Yeah, Terry.
Sweet. Sounds like a party.
He's got a baseball in the back of his Jeep.
Just a single baseball rolling around.
No, it's like his spare tire cover is a baseball.
Oh.
Okay, check us out on
Mets
patreon.com/This
fan?
is good. If
Well,
you
I
have
thought we were
topics,
talking about
email
neighborhood
us at
people.
isthisgoodpod@gmail.com. Remember to rate us on Apple Podcasts, subscribe on YouTube. Thanks for listening. Thanks to JD. Thanks to Skeets. Thanks to Tas. Thanks to Trey for coming out. Thanks in advance for leaving a 5-star review. For everyone, I'm Matt Austin. I gotta call my girlfriend. She's very upset. We don't have a car to drive to Athens, Georgia for the wedding that we flew across the country.
Oh.
Flying across the country, that part went smoothly. Charting the 90-minute distance from Atlanta, Georgia to Athens, Georgia.
Are you staying the night?
No.
Okay.
That's
you
why we need a
might,
rental
you
car.
might find yourself in a 2020 Trax, my friend. You can just take it.
All right, we gotta go. We'll see you next week.